like many women, have stayed away from shopping because I haven't found myself reflected in the clothing. What is there out there for me? What do you bring to women like me and others who don't fit into the certain kind of look?
Magic. And what that looks like is, so I dress women who don't find themselves on the racks and have a really hard time shopping, and as a result have come to hate it because they're not included in what's generally available. And the women I dress are more than one size, or the sizes they've come to see more as a burden than any possible source of delight. And when they come to me, I'm not really seeing who they are. I mean, that's there to look at, but I'm seeing who they are. And that's what I enjoy dressing. And so we play amongst the racks until we find pieces and the person will go, yeah. Or you dress people enough in many different outfits until all of a sudden they look at themselves and get lit up because what they feel is beautiful. And it's been a while.
Well, now, this could be an ordinary conversation, but having met you and sat with you, I know that you come to this work in a very interesting way. You're very much aware of the journey that South Africans took for finding their identity and finding their sense of themselves. Can you talk a bit about your life as a child in South Africa, the daughter of Joel Carlson, who helped Mandela get out of jail? How did this bring you to wanting to find or bring other people into their essence?
You know, the legacy that was imparted to me was the necessity to be of service, to be in contribution, to speak for those who don't have or can't find their voices. So for me, how that translates is when I address people in such a way that they are sparked by who they are, and it's someone that they can embrace, and it's someone they can delight in, and there's someone who feel they have something to say, and they feel just they inhabit themselves powerfully. That's the work that I do. And my mom, who is still with us, abhors dressing. She just hates it above all things. And what she does is when I come to visit her, I have to call to say I'm getting close so she can whip into something gab and greet me at the door and say, I feel marvelous. Because she knows this is the impact I'd like to have more than anything. And what my parents have given to me is gifts. What it is to bring people to being of delight to one another, and at the same time to take themselves to heart as very political animals. There's no neutrality.
No neutrality.
Right.
Now you also have the wisdom of many cultures, but of these two very different cultures. What's it like to design clothing in our very fast, quick, change it every season world? What's it like to operate as a designer here in the United States from a culture that works at a different pace than we do here?
You know, I'm really happy I got to be where I'm from, because what I've learned is a different sort of wisdom that you don't need to compete with or keep pace with. It's really not about trend. It's not who's got what to say about what you should be wearing or what you might look like at any given moment in time. What I get to impart is what it is to be who you are and to dress that in a way that that's your voice, that is your presence, that's your power that we're here to realize. It's your beingness, and dressing yourself to amplify that.
Well,
that's what I bring.
One of your dressees is a long time, well, two of them are longtime friends of mine. We're going to call up one of them, Phyllis Haynes. Now, Phyllis, when I met Phyllis, she only wore black. Only. So come stand right next to Gab.
Hi.
Let go of her for the moment. Just stand right there. And then turn and face Sean. That's good.
So I'm not wearing black.
So as an attorney, can you get away with wearing this color?
Yeah, because it's, I'm not in court. I mean, if I go to court, which is unusual, I won't wear shocking pink. But the style is very classic and it's comfortable. And what I've noticed from watching other lawyers in court is that women tend to wear what they think they're supposed to, going back to the 70s, little suits that don't fit. And this is my problem, is that you buy the suit but it doesn't fit. And lately I've been feeling very comfortable because it's not girls wearing boys' suits that don't fit.
Gotcha. Very free.
Yeah.
So stay there and let's get Lynn Levin.
So I have pieces of hers that are so beautiful and so beautifully cut, but also that they can be washed and dried in the machine. So and they don't wrinkle. So I'm thrilled to have these pieces, and I find that I can wear her clothes for very dressy occasions, and I can wear them with jeans. And I can like dress them up, dress them down, and they are appropriate.
Okay, so you're giving all the right answers. But what's it like to be in Gab's world?
Oh well, this is a world of love. This is truly a world of love. Enthusiastic for me, and really, really wants to dress me right.
So the fairy godmother that we all saw in the early days in movies. You really are that. You come and dress us for the ball of life. Am I correct about that, Gab?
Categorically.
Is there anything else you'd like to say that you've not said, Gab?
I think it's really important that women take themselves to heart, and that there's a huge measure of delight that they insist upon finding in themselves, that not be forgotten or bypassed.
Thank you very much.